What is up, everybody? Today we are taking a trip in our minds, in our imagination, to Birmingham, not Alabama, England.
England.
We're taking it back to the godfathers of metal themselves. We are talking
metal.
about Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath for a very, very special reason.
Mm-hmm.
Here on
Metalology.
So this news is interesting because I don't think any of us saw it coming. I didn't see it coming at all, which was the recent announcement of Black Sabbath playing their final show ever. And Ozzy's performing, I guess.
He will be part of it.
Yeah.
I think what I'm hearing is that he can't walk, so he's gonna probably have a throne, fucking badass, sick ass fucking Game of Thrones shit going on. And with how the artists that are there that are not, like, for example, they have like the singer from Ghost, and then they have like Dave Ellefson, like just all these artists. So it's like, I think it's gonna be like, hey, let's celebration.
Yeah.
Group A, Group B, maybe kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, Ozzy comes out here and there, but I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah, because he can't walk nowhere because of his Parkinson's. So performing, I mean, Sharon's going around telling everybody he sounds better than he ever has, and I'm like, I find that extremely hard to believe. I don't know.
I hope they live stream it.
Yeah, I really hope so.
So
We're going to introduce ourselves real quick before we get any further. I am your host, Anthony Spadison. To the right of me is my sexually gothic-y Nosferatu aura. Nosferatu, you trying to get it. Motherfucker, you trying to get it at midnight. Rudy, take it away.
What's up, guys? Rudy.
Oh, I introduced you.
Give it up.
Pero in front of me is my good amigo.
The Peruvian himself.
Peruvian. What's up, guys? It's Hondro in the house, and to the right of me, this luscious beast.
Yeah, sexy boy Baji. Yeah, BB.
Your baby girl.
The baby girl. You remind me of a fucking goose.
What?
Goose?
You remind me of a goose.
Who, him?
A
Yeah, him.
goose.
He reminds me of
How?
a goose. Well, you don't look
A
like a goose. You don't
goose.
act like a goose. What I'm saying is that I think that like for me, my OnlyFans username
Okay.
would be Samurai Bear 69. So I think yours would be something like Peruvian
Flaccid goose.
Peruvian goose.
Peruvian goose.
I like that.
Peruvian goose 666.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was better.
Fucking
There
be
you
a
go.
Peruvian goose with a pentagram in the middle of
Like
its
an alpaca with a pentagram. Like,
yeah, it's like a satanic alpaca.
Like shaved into its
Yeah.
fur.
God, you gotta let the alpaca go, dude. That's the second time you messed.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I know it's all Peru has, but
yeah, no. I think I talked about it last week with somebody. I don't know why
Have
it's
you
in
ever
my
have you ever
brain.
pet one?
No.
Oh,
But
you
my
should.
abuelita had a big fucking circular thing on the wall, and it's just all made of this thing. And I was like, dude, how many fucking alpaca did they fucking shed for this shit? But it's the softest thing ever.
have you ever been to Peru?
No.
Better question. Have you ever seen Paddington in Peru?
No.
the fuck?
You're the second person to bring that up, motherfucker.
Well, because you're
Oh, it's
Peruvian.
Peru.
So
You should watch it. I was like, why the fuck would I'd rather watch Transformers, The Rise of the Beasts, because that was filmed in Peru.
I mean, that was a cool movie.
That was a cool movie.
That wasn't
I
that
like the
bad.
location.
Okay.
Well, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
What's been going on in the world of Baja? We haven't asked him in a minute. Trying to give him some space, trying to let him live his life as he always
Post.
advises us we do. And I'm just curious, you know, Alberto, because not much has been going on with me. I mean, I quit the podcast for 24 hours.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been pretty chill. Rudy,
What have I been up to?
I probably not a lot.
Work.
Work, yeah.
There you go.
Work and sick dogs.
Sick dogs. That's right. They were
But they're
sick.
good now, though. They're good now.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, man. Oh, I recently got addicted to collecting Pokemon cards.
But haven't you been playing Pokemon this whole time?
Well, yeah, but cards, no.
God damn it.
We
Rudy.
gotta take it.
Yeah,
we gotta
dude.
take him to Frankenstein's.
Yeah, dude. Like, I've been.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to get those motherfuckers nowadays?
I could tell you it is not as difficult as you think because I have a son who also collects Pokemon cards, and I literally just walk into the store and he goes and buys them.
But when's the last time you bought cards? Really think about that.
2 weeks ago,
Okay,
we get them like
what set did you
bi-weekly.
get, though?
The new set. I don't know the names of the sets. I just know that like they have a new set part, and he always gets a
Sound
new
like
set.
a father.
I'm a
he
dad,
probably
yeah.
got
Little
shining
Ninja Turtles he got, or the
Yeah.
Power
He
Rangers.
probably found some shiny.
He got the
fates.
he got the Pokemon.
Mm,
The
Pokemans.
Pokemans.
The Pokemans.
Pokemans.
And
Anyways, fucking, it's insane, and I guess that's something that's new.
Well, he's
Alright.
just
I
mad
really-
just
I really
because
got
the
into it.
scalpers are
Bro, yeah.
scalping the shit out of
Yeah,
What are they
go
scalping?
crazy.
Specific sets go for a shitload. That's what I'm saying. If you
Have
found
seen
cards,
Costco?
you're gonna find like shining fates or some shit like that. The ones right now that it's going for like
Mhm.
ridiculous is Pokemon 151, Prismatic Evolutions, and Evolving
Prismatics.
Skies. Dude, right now, MSRP is $60, right? What people buy for $60, they're reselling it for 120 to 150.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What you buy for $100, they're reselling
Mhm.
it for 280 to $300.
Okay.
Jesus.
So not much. You've been up to and
Yeah,
Same old
no.
Rudy.
the
No,
Pokemon
yeah.
cards is cool though.
That's
no,
cool, dude.
Yeah.
We definitely got to take you to Frankincense or Ninja Exchange. They have a
No,
lot of
yeah.
like trading card like for sale. Like, trade.
Hondro. I mean, other than working with our new bassist, I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, true. The start of the year has been nothing but just focusing on the band and setting out like the roadmap, and just really looking. Well, by now it's out, so if you haven't listened to it, for sure check it out. But yeah, just shows and marketing shit and
Andro,
doing
what
content.
is out?
what is out.
You just
Defy the
said-
Tyrants. Our new album, man.
Our new
There you
album.
go.
It's,
Okay.
it's out. If you haven't heard it,
All you said was it's out, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's out.
Andro, what is out?
yeah. What is
Oh,
out?
Well, it is what it is.
It
Let
is.
him live his life.
Just
Ta-
let me
take-
live my life.
Take some of your own medicine. And thank you for
Just
correcting.
let me.
I like how our former bass player had to correct you on.
I was like, damn, dude. I know I'm talking about the band, but shit, bro.
Let me show him how to promote this shit.
Let me show him promote.
Okay. So now we get back to Baji. Baji, we're curious. What have you been up to? What's been
Curious.
going on in the world?
I've been working. I've been
Okay.
spending more time with the fam bam,
No
going
girl.
out, and enjoying my life a bit more.
Good. So speaking of that, I God, why am I having a fucking brain fart right now?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I have
You're-
a guess.
And
Bad Botho. Bad
Oh,
Botho.
my
So
brother.
we brought up Bad Botho. Has Bad Botho ever watched a show or ever listened to?
I don't know. I
He-
don't think
I
so.
can probably guarantee, unless it's entertained, he doesn't listen to podcasts. I'll send him this clip myself. This motherfucker.
Will happen soon.
Tell the audience about the story you told us about what the fuck he did at your parents' house.
So I had met up with them to have breakfast with the fam bam, you know. And then my brother shows me a video. He's like, "Oh, watch this," and it's my parents' house. It's the left side of the house, like just the left side of the house, like the like the side part you walk, whatever. The left side of the house, and I'm just like, well, what's this for? He's like, if you look right here, you can see that I think there's somebody that's shining a laser pointer through my window. Like, so I've been noticing this, so I put up the cameras to catch the person who's doing this. And I was just like, are you sure it's a laser pointer? He's like, I know. Here's this video to prove it. So he shows it to me, and it's his window, and it's like there's like a red dot just like right there, and I'm just like I'm looking at him like it's not moving. If it was someone pointing a laser, their hand won't be completely still. It will be
Yeah.
moving. That dot has not moved from that position at all. It's not going up or
I
down.
don't know,
It's
dude.
just
Sniper's shot is
You think a sniper's just
calm
gonna
as a whistle.
But look, the thing is,
What-
if someone's gonna snipe the window, right? I mean, they're gonna get you when they have a clear shot. They're
Yeah.
not just gonna leave the fucking gun there.
They're gonna be fucking. They're probably fell asleep.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
dumb motherfucker. So-
Bad Botho.
That's
I
probably
hired to
what he
kill
wanted
Bad
to
Botho.
do.
And fucking Botho's in front of the window, just the fucking sniper.
your brother's paranoid as fuck.
Yes, that's what I even asked my dad. I'm like, why'd you let him do it? He's like, I don't know. I didn't.
I mean,
I didn't want to stop him.
having
And I'm
s-
like, someone's gonna stop him.
Yeah, nobody stopped him apparently. So that's how schizophrenia begins. So I'm letting you know that right now. You guys should put him into a home soon. Lock him away.
Gonna pat itself forever.
And that's it. And then you'll go see him every Sunday for breakfast. And that's all.
God damn.
Father, how are you doing? The fucking light is still shining at me.
Still here.
The fucking beam.
I'm gonna put some cameras up on the side.
And it's the same fucking sniper just.
Yeah, dude. There's no windows in that room.
Dude, trust me, it's pointed at me. When I close my eyes, I can see the red line.
Linda tells me. Who's Linda?
Linda.
She's the cockroach that lives in the corner. I
Jesus.
named her Linda. Fucking Bother develops that voice. Hello, Baji.
Oh my god.
Bother in Spanish. Buenos dias. All right, anyways.
But yeah, other than that, family's been good. Been just enjoying life.
Last thought. So I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z. We're actually wrapping up Dragon Ball Super right now. I think we got like 20 episodes left.
Nice.
I loved it. Anyways,
Charm out of power.
actually we're at the Jiren. We're about to get to the Jiren fight. Anyways, so I'm watching Dragon Ball, right? And Goku. I always made fun of Goku but he always fucking dying, right? Like that's the thing. But there is a purpose for that in the story. Is that every time he kind of fails or falls, he gets stronger and better. It's a Saiyan in him, right? It's part of the same blood. So I was thinking, like, man, if he just constantly pushes himself and constantly levels up and learns new powers and learns new forms and masters martial arts to a further level, I gotta ask, Baji, when you are jacking off and you get to like 10, you're at to 10, and you're like, I could push this even farther. Fucking Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 1,000. He just tried.
King Kai's like, no, Bashi, you can't do times 10.
Nah, man.
So you haven't thought about upping your game a little bit?
Oh, I have. I'm
God.
I'm at I've been. I don't know if y'all seen this. Chatterbait has their own little.
Is there a scoring system? Is that real?
That's real.
Dude, I thought that was a joke.
No, that's real.
Maybe a scoring system.
Dude, it's a video. You can score on your.
On you jerking off.
I don't know how. I'm
fucking
assuming you
what?
get it on the.
There are ranked.
There's a leaderboards.
Ranked gaming.
That would cause my anxiety. Like, I'm not getting enough points.
Trying to get it
No,
50.
dude,
Trying to get to
you're
50.
actually you're gonna try and make a name for yourself.
I want to try that.
Dude.
It looks fun.
Name like a professional gamer of Chatterbait.
Yeah, he's gonna be the top fucking jerker off.
You trying to get on the leadleaderboards?
Trying to get on that
Dude, hey.
leaderboard.
If he can actually get on the leaderboards,
Rudy,
I'm proud of him.
You might see him at Evo.
Here he comes, the world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, but I heard about that. I thought that was a joke though.
No, it's actually real.
And I even heard, I don't know, there's a co-op mode. Is that true?
What the
that
fuck,
I don't know,
dude?
but I just know that
I heard there's a co-op mode, dude.
A co-op mode.
Yeah, like
Bring it
two
on.
players, dude. 2 players, one screen.
So my
Split screen mode.
so I could just imagine like Baji behind the curtain getting ready to come out, fucking silver condom on his dick, just ready to go, and then and now next up, weighing at 240 pounds at 5'8", the master dominator, the master masturbator himself, the one who's discovered ultra instinct of masturbation. Everybody welcome Baji. And here comes Baji kicking open the curtain, just fucking.
All right, one more time for a band that definitely knows how to raise hell. One more time for
that right.
Disturbed.
Alberto Lafarga. All right.
I don't think the world's ready for that.
The world's not
Baji.
ready. All right.
We're gonna. It's hilarious.
All right. So we gotta get into the episode.
Oh, yeah, we
Let's
do.
talk about him jacking off and becoming Goku. All right. So today we're talking about Black Sabbath. Actually, before we talk about Black Sabbath, we have a new segment called Single Drop,
That's true.
which when a band drops a new song that we're interested in, we think we should check out, we're gonna bring it on the podcast. Hopefully, the week it comes out, we're gonna listen. We're gonna offer our quick thoughts on it. So this week was actually Rudy's choice. Rudy picked Wednesday 13's new song "When the Devil Commands" from their upcoming album Mid-Death Crisis, out April 25th, because that's the same day as the new Machine Head album.
Machine Head album, yes.
Yeah, that song came out technically 4 days ago now, because it's already midnight. But
and it's got a music video too, right?
Yeah.
What?
They actually filmed this music video inside a church in L.A. area.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I don't know how you get permission to do that. Like
I'm a
yeah,
god.
dude. That I was surprised too. Wednesday was actually doing Instagram stories and shit. I'm assuming he knew somebody, dude, because it literally looked like a fucking little like Mexican small cathedral like church.
God, that's cool.
And what's even crazier, dude, while they were filming their music video, it was that week where all the fires were going on.
Oh wow!
A fucking fire broke out.
The Palisades fire.
A fire broke out right where they were filming their music video, out by a bunch of trees. They had to stop filming, and Wednesday literally was throwing buckets of dirt on the fucking fire until the firefighters got there. There's
That's crazy.
There's a bunch of videos of it.
Yeah, you won't destroy my music video.
Yeah, dude. He fucking went fucking firefighter mode. It's pretty funny.
My man.
Yeah.
Pretty funny, but also great that he was there to do that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Because those fires are fucked.
Yeah, no, this is fucking terrible. All right, so we're going to get into the new song by Wednesday 13. This is When the Devil Commands.
That's good.
It's a workout
Yeah.
looking playlist song.
A fucking
Party
slaps.
song. Dude, the music video is fucking great, dude, because like I said, they're in a church. They got stripper poles. They got chicks dancing. There's a chick like in a nun outfit. Just pasties over her titties, dude. Like,
Jeez,
That's
fucking
awesome.
a big ass like where you see like the altar and shit. Behind
Yeah.
the altar is a big 666, but with like lights, like shining lights.
Shit.
That's sick.
And I'm like, dude, I don't know how the fuck you got approved to do that in a fucking church, but
Yeah.
it's perfect for this.
They love
the song.
donations.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, you know what? I don't think I was the biggest fan of Wednesday 13 when we did the episode. This fucking slaps.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
is fucking.
Yeah.
I love that.
Ooh.
Oh, the solo's actually pretty good too.
He's got to be working with a new band or a new a producer or something, because this is fucking very different from what I remember.
I forgot what the guy that he. Well, actually, no, dude. It's the same guy that produces for him all the time. It's like this. I have to show you who it is. It's the same guy because he said he's been working with him for at least 10 years.
Wow.
Maybe not all his albums. He does have a different guitarist though.
Okay.
Okay.
Roman ended up leaving the band because he like moved to the UK with his
Yeah,
wife. And now I forget the new guy's name
Okay.
or where he's from, but
A
he
little
gets down.
different flavor.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
It definitely is heavier, and I like it. It has that like kind of White Zombie groove to it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like a little dancey. Hondro, thoughts on What the Devil
It's
Commands?
fucking cool. Can't wait to hear more of it. Can't wait to hear the album, actually.
Same.
Album
Alright.
review,
Album
April
review.
25th.
April 25th.
All right.
Alrighty.
Baji, thoughts?
I fucking love it.
Mhm.
Fucking
Hell
gives
yeah.
me fucking zombie vibes. Fucking love it. It's good.
Cool, cool.
I can't wait.
Got you. All right, so now we're gonna move into our the Wikipedia bio of the artist we're gonna talk about. See, that fucking taking 2 months off, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm
It's
all
like
fucked
riding
up.
a bike, man.
It's like riding a bike. We're about to read a quick excerpt from the Black Sabbath Wikipedia bio to give our listeners context as to the artist we are talking about. Black Sabbath are an English rock band formed in Birmingham in 1968 by guitarist Tony Iommi, drummer Bill Ward, bassist Geezer Butler, and of course vocalist Ozzy Osbourne. They are often cited as pioneers of heavy metal music. The band helped define the genre with their first 3 albums, Black Sabbath, Paranoid, both coming out in 1970, and Master of Reality, 1971. Throughout the 1980s and 90s, the band underwent multiple lineup changes, with Iommi being the only constant member throughout its history, though since 97 it has settled with the original band except for Ward on occasions. So, we're going to get into our introductions to Black Sabbath. We are going to start today off with Hondro, since he's giving me the distinguished gentleman look.
The distinguished gentleman.
Black Sabbath, yes. So
Really?
Do you don't?
it's like I know they weren't part of my initial discovery of bands. But I was okay. How about this? I discovered Ozzy before Sabbath at a young age because my uncle was super
I think
into
most people did.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
our age at least.
Yeah, because my uncle, like, he's the one who got me into like Def Leppard and like Led Zeppelin and Ozzy, Crazy Train. He's always fucking playing that. So yes, young age. I don't know when, but yeah, Ozzy, man. Ozzy's the man.
Makes
All right.
sense.
Rudy, how were you introduced to Black Sabbath?
Honestly, man, I can't remember.
Jeez,
I remember the first song I ever heard.
Which
It was Iron Man.
Okay.
That shit was the fucking coolest thing ever, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
That's
what,
true, that's
dude?
true.
Like, that riff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget that. But I'm trying to remember, like, the first time I ever heard it, dude. I really can't,
Okay.
or, like, pinpoint it. But, like how Alex said, when I was young, I used to think it was just Ozzy Osbourne. I didn't think it was, I didn't know Black Sabbath. I just, I knew Ozzy because he was so big, so I always assumed it was just Ozzy Osbourne. And then eventually, I think it might have been my stepdad, dude, Bert. He was like, oh no, this is Black Sabbath and this is Ozzy. So it might have been him. I'm not sure. And if it was him, it was when I was like in 4th grade. So 9, 10.
Okay.
So
Bashi, how were you introduced to Sabbath? We're doing a zigzag.
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 I heard, I heard of Ozzy Osbourne, and then at the time, like, I just heard songs that that Ozzy sang on, and some of those songs were Black Sabbath songs.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was like, oh, this is Ozzy Osbourne, and then, somebody corrected me. Was like, oh, wait, well, no, that song, Ozzy does sing on it, but it's not Ozzy. It's not Ozzy. It's not Ozzy Osbourne. It's Black Sabbath. That's the band he was in.
Yeah.
And then that's when I got more educated on the difference between Ozzy and Black Sabbath.
Yeah. Okay. For me, I was 12. It was when I was, I had been just a little bit. It's weird to think I was my son's age when I got into metal, but because he's not really all that into metal right now. You kind of like when you get into music or genre, you have your gateway bands. Like for me, it was like Korn, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, shit like that. And then I think for me, instead of going forward into heavier music, I actually went back, and I discovered. And I think it's because when I was that age, I was working at my dad's tire shop a lot. So there was always music on in the background, and they were playing all the time KGB 101.5 or sometimes Rock 105.3. And, you start off, especially with KGB, which is classic rock, you learn about Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, all those bands. So Black Sabbath was kind of like a discovery I had with that, where I started to pay more attention to the radio, classic rock radio, and I discovered them. And then reading Guitar World all the fucking time. Like, I was buying Guitar World, like, I think once a month. like whenever they had like new issues come out,
Mhm.
and there was always like a lot of articles about Black Sabbath. So I learned very quickly about the history of metal from the early days, and Sabbath always kind of led that charge. Of course, as time went on, I was more Ozzy Osbourne fan, and my brother Gino was more Black Sabbath. So we always had like this kind of like competition between the two, like who's better, who's not. But I think as guitar players, like some of the first riffs you learn are Black Sabbath songs. So that was another reason, like, oh, if I'm gonna play guitar, I gotta learn, you know,
Iron Man.
or Paranoid, you know. So
Like, how is he doing that? He's bending your note. Wow. You're like, what?
he tuned it slightly lower because of his finger.
What?
You know, just fun shit. All right, so we're gonna get into it. I'm the one who curated this playlist, so it's a
Curious what you put.
playlist of 6 Black Sabbath songs that I would love to showcase. Actually, 2 of my favorite Black Sabbath songs are not on this playlist right now.
Okay.
So I just chose like somebody who's not into metal is tuning in, which I really hope not, because we talk about fucking masturbation for the first 10 minutes.
Metal and masturbation go
That-
hand in hand.
That they do.
But at least what I feel are the most important Black Sabbath songs.
Oh yeah.
And one of these songs does not have Ozzy on it, so I'm just gonna put that out there.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
so we're gonna start off obviously with, you got to start off a Black Sabbath playlist with this. This is off the album Paranoid from 1970. This is Paranoid. How can you not? Like, how can you not?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Come on, Bobby. And then everybody chugs. All right.
God, it's such
So-
a good.
So every time I hear this song, I feel like a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I like Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
Song
Right.
makes me want to go fast.
Yeah. When you have this song cranked in your car and you're on the freeway,
Oh
you
yeah.
find yourself going a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Feel good attitude. I like it.
Yeah, they had it going on in the 60s. I love the
They did.
lyrics because they're so like, it's straightforward, right? It's a story. But at the time in the 60s, they didn't have songs like this. Like this,
They did not.
I'm angry at my wife and I think I'm crazy, and like they didn't really do that a lot. So I think that it was pretty ballsy of them. That's like when Korn started talking about what they started talking about, and they were like one of the first ones to do that in music. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
I think Sabbath and Korn mirror each other in a lot of ways because of like how the pioneers they were in the genres.
Yeah.
I mean,
and there is
sure.
there's a slightly similar sound to Korn and Sabbath, the spooky
Mm-hmm.
kind of dissonant vibe. But anyways, Baji, thoughts on Paranoid?
I mean, what can be said about it? It's a great fucking song.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a classic. Like you can't, like when you think about the history of metal, like this is like one of the songs that like automatically everyone will like think about.
Yeah.
They'll think about like fucking Black Sabbath. Like
Mhm.
they'll think about Paranoid. They'll think about fucking Iron Man. They'll be like the songs that essentially started a fucking
Metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it started a generation. And like the funny thing is, like you hear this now, and you're just like, oh yeah, that's classic rock.
Yeah.
And
It-
it's like, but at the time, it's like, no, this is metal.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Aggressive guitars.
yeah, it's aggressive guitars, and it's like I said, it's the beginning.
Yeah. Hondro, thoughts on Paranoid?
It's awesome, man. It's I don't know, man. It's just, I hear like all the influences and just like maybe I'm grown up now and I'm a big boy and I don't wear diapers anymore, and I can fucking think for myself. and
Jesus
I've-
Christ,
You
dude.
know, I've accomplished like so much, but anyways, all that to say, yeah, dude, what is there not to love about fucking Black Sabbath?
Yeah. Rudy.
Rock on, bro.
It's a classic, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's a classic that I can never get tired of bumping this song, dude. And like I said, whenever I hear this, like, it makes me want to drink.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
It's,
it's a fucking party song.
I mean, how many songs have you been like having a couple drinks and Paranoid just pops up?
Yeah.
Whether you're at the bar, at a party, backyard. I'm surprised Alejandro likes this song.
Really?
Yeah, the whole song is clean vocals.
I do. I like it.
It's all clean vocals.
Wait,
I
They're-
love Ozzy.
So you're that forgiving.
He's forgiving Ozzy.
Very forgiving.
All right.
All right.
Symptoms of the universe, man.
Now we need to be careful with Alejandro because he might become like the character in the next song on the playlist. This is also off of 1970s Paranoid. This is Iron Man.
Nice.
Okay, everybody knows the fucking
Everybody
song.
knows this.
Everybody knows the song.
You know-
the anthem.
Yeah.
You know what movie I remember this early in
Iron
my
Man.
childhood?
Iron Man.
Right.
Everyone thinks of Iron Man.
Iron Man. Even though this song is not about Iron Man at all.
It is.
No, it is because in the movie he says, "I am
am
Iron
Iron
Man."
Man.
No.
No, not that. It's an old movie, an animated movie.
That's a
Which
I mean,
is-
thanks, dude.
range,
I'm trying to
bro.
remember.
Which is what
Fucking Pinocchio could be Toy
brought it-
Story. it could be-
Pinocchio.
you brought it
Bugs
up,
Life?
bro. What is
No, the Iron Giant.
it?
What? That song
never
was not
seen
in the
it.
Iron Giant.
Was it?
It absolutely was not in the
I've
Iron
never seen
Giant.
I think you just
I-
wanted.
I've never
No,
seen the Iron
no.
Giant.
No, I could have fucking sworn this
It wasn't in
song
fucking Iron
was
Giant, dude.
in the Iron Giant.
It's not. It's. I will bet you $100 right now.
No.
Ooh.
I am that confident.
No, I'm not. I'm not
I'm gonna go home
saying.
and watch that shit.
No,
So
I'm not.
Find it.
No, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying I have Mandela effect.
It's
I,
not a Mandela
I-
effect.
bro.
You-
I could have sworn
Berenstain Bear
It's
situation.
fucking not. It was never in the movie.
It was.
And I saw the
I
movie.
remember
Fruit of the
this-
Loom.
I
Was there-
remember this song because
I
of the
saw-
movie.
I saw the fucking movie in theater. I can tell you 100% it wasn't in the movie.
I don't know, man. Mandela effect. I think.
It's not.
I could have.
This is not one of those.
I think it is.
It's never been.
I think it
I-
is.
Well, what's happening is
Never heard of that.
your brain
My brain.
that's been
Your
ruined
brain.
by constantly ferocious masturbation sessions.
Yeah. I think your
has-
blood has
It
gone
bled
to the
out.
wrong head.
To
Wrong head.
eviscerated your memory part.
Eviscerated. Destroyed.
It's not like it withered away. He just jacked off so much that just one morning he woke up and it was.
Pop the vessel on
God.
It was
there. There went your.
I don't know. I could have sworn it was on.
It was
in
never.
the
Like
movie.
I know it's in a movie. It's in a bunch of movies, I'm sure.
it's
Dude.
not an Iron Giant.
But I don't know about that one.
We'll see.
All right, fun fact. If you're a Marvel fan out there, like me and Alejandro are, look up YouTube videos. There's an edit. Look up YouTube videos. Go on YouTube and look up an Iron Man edit from Endgame. Well, in Endgame, then they do like a bunch of clips from all the Marvel movies with Iron Man. It's fucking sick. Like there's a bunch of them out there, but there's one specifically when it has to do with
Like a
Endgame.
fan made kind of
Like,
compilation.
I
thing?
am Iron Man. Dude, I'm like, oh,
Oh,
shit.
that's sick. I
Uh,
love
but-
those.
But anyways, Rudy, Iron Man.
Like I said, it's an anthem, dude. I remember. Don't they play this shit at fucking like football games and shit like that too?
Yeah, dude, they play this everywhere. This is the song.
Yeah, and this is like I said. Also, this is one song that everybody learned to play on the fucking guitar, dude. And when you learn to play, you're like, oh my god, I'm so
Mm-hmm.
I remember this was one of the first things I ever learned to play. I remember.
So many guitar players' first riff.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is so many. Definitely for me, it was one of those songs where you had to learn if you want to play guitar.
Yeah.
If you don't learn Iron Man, you ain't gonna be shit. So yeah. All right, moving on to the next song.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is actually my favorite Black Sabbath song, but it's let me see, where are you? Where are you? Okay, there you go. It's not showing the album for some reason. On Spotify they moved it to Black Sabbath the Ultimate Collection. So this is from the early Ozzy era. I think it was on Masters of Reality. So this is my favorite Black Sabbath song of all time, N.I.B. '60s bass for you. All right, come on, geezer. Come on, play this song. Tony, hit it.
Hit it, boy.
Now. Right? Jeez.
Jesus.
This is what Baji, this is what it feels like to listen to it. There you go. You can't hear the guitar at all. It's all bass.
Like a Ginger record.
Anyways, so this is my favorite Sabbath song. I love
Good
this song.
song.
This one and Planet Caravan are my two favorites.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I just normally I don't like it when vocals follow the guitars. I fucking hate that. Like the minute I hear a singer doing that post 1980, I immediately like I fucking hate this song because it's such a terrible, very amateurish way of writing vocal melodies. So I'm not a fan of it at all. But at this time I was like, you know what? I really like this song. I like the lyrics. The solos, Tony Iommi's solos, I think are always like highlights of the songs. And there's also a Zakk Wylde version of this when Ozzy performed it with Zakk Wylde. It's on one of Ozzy's live albums. It's fucking sick as shit too. All right, Jandro, thoughts on NIB?
I haven't heard that song in a really long time, dude. So it was cool to hear it again. Yeah, it's just a fucking feel-good song, man. It's not my go-to. I lean towards like Symptoms of the Universe, more like just heavier shit, I guess. But yeah, it's a good shit, man. It's a good song. It's a good song. Keep it up, Ozzy.
Baji.
Keep it up.
Keep it up, boy.
That man gone. But no, a fucking great song. Fucking love hearing it whenever it comes up.
Okay. Rudy, NIB.
Definitely one of my top like 5 songs.
Got it. Yeah, classic. I mean, what else are you gonna say about it?
Yeah.
Now we get into the fun part. This next one is off of the album Master of Reality. This is Sweet Leaf. Why does that sound like ancient ginger to me? I don't know why.
Won't you listen? When I first met you, didn't realize I can't forget you.
It's a blues song
For
too.
your surprise, you introduced me to my mind and left me wanting you and your kind. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love this part. All right, Sweet Leaf. Sweet Leaf.
Good song.
Now,
I think that's one of the ones I rarely heard.
it's weird it was on the radio. A lot.
I don't think I heard it as much.
Well, either way. Yeah, so this song reminds me of being at my dad's tire shop, afternoon, Carl's Jr., Westford Bacon Burgers, and King of the Hill. And like, we had a TV in the office where we would watch, like, there was always a block of King of the Hill, block of Simpsons. After we finished working, we'd go in the office to do our homework and put on King of the Hill. And that's where I, like, binge watched the fuck out of King of the Hill for years. But that's what reminds me of, like, late afternoon, closing up shop. I don't know why. It just has that vibe to it for me. I mentioned it reminds me of, like, an ancient ginger, because we just came off of ginger. And they do a lot of the whole, like this, like, dun, 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 that, dun, 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 dun. They're always, like, accenting, like, the kicks at the first part of the measure.
Yeah.
Which I think is super cool. And I think a lot of bands did that as well. Yeah, I love this song. It's a very, even though it's heavy, it's also reminiscent to me of, like, Deftones, where it's like, it's not headbanging heavy. It's like kind of bob your head heavy.
Yeah.
Like, sonically it's still heavy, but it has, like, a laid back vibe to it. That's just me. Rudy, thoughts on Sweet Leaf?
It's a groovy ass song, dude. This is like one of my favorite songs to smoke to. It's very chill.
You smoked to Sweet Leaf? Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
Look at this boy.
That's why it's called Sweet Leaf. That's why.
Is it really?
Probably they were. I know they were smoking at this is the '60s, dude, or the '70s.
Dude,
Weed back then was like how fentanyl is now. There goes the reefers. Now we go. There goes the Fenties.
Oh shit!
Got
They're
the
dropping
smoking.
like flies.
But yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like now, like, Sabbath is one of those bands where, like, I just like to, sesh and, like, turn off the lights, turn on the black lights, bump this shit, and just, have a sesh, dude.
Lose yourself.
It's nice.
Taking in that Sweet Leaf.
Yeah, I mean,
Feeling like Iron Man, but getting a little paranoid. With some nib in there. Some NIB. Hondro, thoughts on Sweet Leaf?
it's cool, man. It's fucking laid back.
Do you also smoke to Sweet Leaf?
I don't.
You don't. You smoke to Revocation.
Yeah, but
I fucking know it.
I mean, they are the fucking fathers of like fucking stoner rock too. So yeah, I can see it.
I don't understand stoner rock. Like, why is that called stoner rock?
Because it's chill as fuck, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, it's...
Repeated riffs, like a certain mood, like this, kind of like.
Here, watch. It's gonna join out, smoke it, dude.
Yeah, that's
You'll-
true.
You'll enjoy
Electric
it, like,
ru-
twice.
electric,
Let me hit that shit one more time while we're talking about that.
Boom, boom,
Look, I am now
boom,
hitting
boom,
Sweet Leaf
boom,
while listening to
boom,
Sweet Leaf.
boom, 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 boom.
It pairs well. It pairs well.
It does.
All right, Baji, thoughts on Sweet Leaf? Do you too smoke Sweet Leaf to Sweet Leaf?
No, I eat leaf.
Oh, so he likes
I
He likes gummies.
tree stars
You like gummies.
from
part-
Land of the
I
Before
partake in the
Dinosaurs.
edibles. Tree stars.
Land before time, yeah.
Land
the,
before
the
time.
fucking
Partake
tree
in the
stars.
the
edibles.
Brachiosaurus.
Petrie.
They eat that
Petrie.
shit.
The Petrie.
I partake
Wait,
in
no,
the
Petrie was the flying one, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Littlefoot was the
Littlefoot, yeah.
Okay,
Littlefoot.
thoughts on Sweet Leaf? You're talking about a fucking movie from
Yeah,
1987.
dude, come on,
Fucking
focus.
Fuck you. Good song. Fucking love it.
All right.
I don't know what else. There isn't much to say about these.
Don't disagree with
classics.
you.
All right, this next one is off of the album Master Reality. This is Children of the Grave.
Yes.
To me, this is like the first Chuggy song. Chuggy
Yeah.
Chuggy. We're waiting for it to go. It's a long start.
Revolution in their eyes, children start to march against the world in which they have to live. That's in their hearts. They tired of being pushed around and told just what to do. Don't like the world until they want it. Love comes flowing through. Yeah.
There's a tom track in there, right? Like there's an extra drum track.
You know what? I always wondered that as a kid, but I never seen a video of the performance or anything.
Yeah. It's very, very distracting.
And I was gonna ask you guys, like, is that just because of the way drums were recorded back then, or that's what you're saying? That's an actual extra tom?
It's an extra tom. So
Okay.
Bill Ward is playing
Uh-huh.
the fucking beat, and then on a second track he's doing the dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that shit stands out big time.
What it reminds me of, actually, Baji, give your thoughts on Children of the Grave real quick.
Oh, fucking. I love this song. This is actually.
Fucking,
It's a great fucking track. Alex.
it's a fucking dude. Such a vibe, and yeah, the chugginess for sure. And yeah, dude, I fucking love it, man. This is probably like
Mhm.
more so in my top.
So with the tom part, and actually it ended up being the whole track, reminded me of a classic called Pulley Pulley. It's Baji if you ever started the band.
Where have I seen this?
He said
Oh, I'm gonna. Okay. Pulley Pulley. That was
Pulley
Pulley
Pulley.
Pulley.
Fuck.
That's sick, dude.
The first time I saw it was in our old band 3030, and I actually sent it to Rio, and I said, "Hey man, this is you if you would have stayed in Bangladesh," and he fucking got pissed. Probably why he doesn't like me. Anyways, Children of the Grave, love this song. Has to me it would be like the first real chuggy kind of song,
Mhm.
not puli puli, chuggy. And you could see the musically the big time influence on Rob Zombie
Mhm.
and like more groove metal bands that song had. I think it had a very different vibe to it.
No,
And
yeah.
it's also, you think like, yeah, Sabbath did create metal. Like there's no argument because you guys brought up stoner rock. Iron Man can be seen in that way. Paranoid has like a faster vibe to it, and then
Mhm.
Children of the Grave is just the evolution of that. It's the natural evolution of what like a Paranoid would be.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The last track I have on my playlist is actually a track from the album Heaven and Hell, which came out in 1980.
Ooh.
New character.
New character.
This and Alejandro, will you take it away and explain why this album was so important for Black Sabbath?
If I'm not mistaken, this is the first album post Ozzy, featuring the legendary Dio,
Ronnie James Dio.
Ronnie James Dio.
Mm.
Who is,
Rest in peace.
when we talked about Killswitch Engage, right?
Yeah.
And we brought up the different singers with Jesse Leach and Howard Jones. Like you can, to me, there is this argument that you cannot deny. When you talk about Jesse Leach and Howard Jones, well, technically speaking, the technical better singer is Howard Jones. he is the better
Right.
singer between the two.
Mhm.
Now you can prefer Jesse because Jesse does a great job, but they have drastically different voices. But on a technical level, Howard is the better singer. Like
Mhm.
a and however way you want to conduct. That's like saying like a pop punk guitar player or Michael Ammett. I always go back to Arch Enemy is a better guitar player than like Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
Right, yeah. It's
You know,
more
they're both
techniques.
good at what they do,
Yeah.
but this one is technically better. So for
Mhm.
me, that's Howard Jones. So the reason why I bring that up is because between Ozzy and Dio, well, Ozzy was awesome.
Yeah.
Dio was the better singer.
Mhm.
Technically speaking, the
Yeah.
better singer.
Technically speaking,
Yeah.
for sure.
So that's what I mean when I bring up those kind of arguments.
Like
Um,
Ozzy was a fucking mood.
Yeah. So this is Heaven and Hell. That bass ride.
Sing me a song, you're a singer.
Bosch is getting into it.
Do me a wrong, you're a bringer of evil. The devil is
you go.
never a maker. The less that you give, you're a taker. So it's on and on and on.
Look at Bosch get down.
Ah, such a fucking classic.
Now, you look back now, and you're like, this is easy as fuck. Just
Mhm.
dun, 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 dun. But when you go to 1980 and you hear this song, yeah, I think this is like, technically speaking, on a technical level, it's the evolution of the Black Sabbath sound.
Mhm.
Because they're doing things on here that, they weren't doing before. Or Tony was, I think the whole band, and Geezer just kind of sticking to those lines.
Mhm.
Go back to the songs we just played. He's like the ginger dude, or like Ryan Martini from Mudvayne. He's kind of doing his own thing.
Mhm.
And on this song, he's really kind of like giving that guitar that mean low end it needs. Yeah, I love the song. I was not a Dio fan. I've always hated Dio.
Mhm.
At least when I was younger, I didn't appreciate Dio until I was in my 20s.
Wow.
And then I was like, oh, I do like this song. I do enjoy this. How many Ren fairs has this song been played at?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know.
Just
it-
it's a classic.
Because again, we get into a song that probably helped shape like fantasy metal or like
Mhm.
stuff like that, which I think is
Very-
cool.
Very true.
So, Rudy, thoughts on Heaven and Hell?
Love the song, dude. I love the Dio era, dude. Definitely a song that I still have in my rotation.
Cool. Alex, thoughts on Heaven and Hell?
Dio for me was also like when I was just older, I appreciated him more, and I think Tenacious D helped with that.
Yeah, they did help
Oh,
with us.
definitely.
Yeah, this fucking awesome segment of the song or the movie, but I lean more towards the Ozzy era, so I'm not too familiar with this era. But no, yeah, this takes me back for sure, and it's good to hear. Great to hear Dio again, man.
Got it. And
Mhm.
Baji, we saw you over there vibing.
This is one of my favorite Sabbath songs, to be honest. Like, honestly, I don't have a preference of Ozzy or Dio. Like,
Yeah.
to me, the songs are their own. Like, yeah, it's Black Sabbath, but it's like, it's Ozzy or it's Dio. It's like it don't matter which, like song wise, like 'cause I know like some people, I've heard some people talk about saying, oh, if Ozzy sang this, it would have been better. If Dio sang this, it would have been better.
Yeah.
I've heard that argument, and I'm like, I like them, but they each did their own justice on their own songs, and I want to
Mhm.
keep it that way. It's like,
Okay.
so it's like, fucking A. Like, what else can't you say?
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that is it for the Into the Playlist segment.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
That was
I was like, we're ready for another Dio song.
no, that was it.
Another Dio song.
That's crazy.
That
though.
was it.
Yeah, I mean the whole split off. It's like that split needed to happen in
Yeah.
order for you to have like the Dio era. It just needed
Mhm.
to happen. Like Ozzy needed to go off and do his thing. Kind of like how like Megadeth needed to be, born from Metallica, in a way. So it's like, I don't know. It's just more music to enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh fuck, we get to celebrate like different eras, or you have your own favorite era. That's cool, dude,
Mhm.
because it's the same band.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into our fall off point segment, which I don't. I mean, for me, there isn't really a fall off point because Sabbath is one of those bands I got into real young, very quickly, and they just kind of, as I got into heavier music, they just kind of just stayed like, oh yeah, Sabbath. I was I was listening to that when I was a kid, when I'm like 14, right?
Mhm.
So it quickly becomes very
Sentimental,
yeah.
not sentimental, it's childish, I guess. When you look at like
like a Binky.
it's like, oh yeah, I watched Power Rangers and now I'm watching South Park. It's all sure, I still like Power Rangers because it's fun, right?
Mhm.
But I'm not. I don't watch it every day. I would rather watch South Park or some
Mhm.
shit,
I'd
right?
rather watch Power Rangers.
So well,
Feel that.
it's because you don't have a sense of humor, bro. It's okay. It's the bigotness in you.
Yeah, you're right. You look right through me.
So for me, that's kind of similar. Like I don't like Sabbath. I've always liked Sabbath,
Mhm.
but they're not one of my favorite bands, and they're not a band I always listen to. In fact, I probably
Mhm.
haven't listened to them much since I've had Spotify.
Yeah.
You know, I
It's comfort music
yeah.
because it's like kind of like it's the music that I heard when I was in the womb per
Mhm.
se, right? It's always gonna fucking be there to like soothe you and take you back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And that's unique to everybody.
I think for Bad Bother that would be like mariachi, right?
Yeah.
Like okay, so for us it'd be Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fucking
makes
shit,
sense.
dude. We got to do something about your brother, dude.
We'll figure that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. One
Yeah.
All right,
brain hemisphere at
Ru-
a time.
Rudy, do you have a fall off point?
No, honestly, I still randomly bump Sabbath, dude, and I feel like as I've gotten older, I actually appreciate them more than when I was young. When I was young, I would actually just kind of skip them, dude. They weren't like
Slipknot.
They weren't
exactly they weren't
Slipknot.
Slipknot, dude. Literally, they were
Yeah.
not. They weren't angry and heavy enough for me.
They're
But
like, you're
like I
not
said,
angry enough.
As I've gotten older, I've learned to what is it?
Enjoy.
Appreciate?
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it
Okay.
way more, dude. And it's like that kind of Sabbath is something like I'll bump on Sunday mornings. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want to start off too hard, but I
Mhm.
want something. You know.
Yeah, I
to
hear
wake
you.
me up.
That's kind of like, yeah, so we on the weekends now with my family, we play because we start collecting vinyl. So now Saturday morning, Sunday morning, I'll just throw on UFC 5 and put on one of our records, and Jen will be right there making breakfast. Corey will be on the couch like on his phone playing, but listening to music. And we just put on a record and let it play. So like Led Zeppelin, Fleetwood Mac. I know last week we bought The Cure,
Oh, nice.
Greatest Hits, which is awesome. So just shit like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I can definitely see that as just being something like put on in the background. You're kind of singing along while you're cleaning up or some shit.
Mhm.
It's nothing that you're like, oh, fuck, I gotta pay attention or I gotta enjoy this listen. It's just kind of, it's there. It's a nice movie you used to like, and you just kind of throw it on. You've seen it a million times. Tune
Comfort
in.
music.
Yeah, comfort music.
Comfort music for sure, man.
Hondro, thoughts on? Oh wait, thoughts on fucking shit.
Thoughts on,
do you have a fall-off point with Sabbath?
A little bit. I just remember what was it album where they got back together, everyone except the 2013 album.
Yeah, I know which one. Yeah, the last one.
I checked that out, and I was like, oh, that's cool, man. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say it fell off, right? Because I still fucking love them, and I agree that I appreciate them more as I get older. I do listen to more Ozzy era stuff than Sabbath, I admit. I do lean towards the hard rock, but yeah, man.
Got it.
I'm never falling off this train, man.
And Baji, do you have a follow-up point?
Yes, I do.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's funny. I was about to say, I'm like, can you really fall off?
It's
And
when we
then
lost our
boom.
boy, Dio.
What?
Oh, okay.
When we
wow.
lost him, I was like, no more. No more Sabbath.
What the fuck?
So Sabbath was like,
Nah, I'm just fucking.
I mean, they were
Oh,
on for
okay.
40 years before that.
I'm just fucking.
Give me
with
that
you.
vape.
so
Give me the.
Hold on.
Give me, Jesus
I believe
Christ.
you, dude.
Oh, when Dio died, that's when I stopped liking Sabbath. No, that's when you stop liking Dio's. You don't stop liking a band because a dude died.
Nah.
All right.
Well,
No,
okay.
I'm just joking. Nah, honestly, I have no fall off point. Fucking I don't think I'll ever have a fall off point with like an iconic band like that. Like you can't.
Well, we weren't around when they put out their shitty CDs and or the bad albums, and then the classic songs to kind of overshadow that.
Yeah, but
You know.
I mean, but it's just I appreciate the reason I'm never gonna have a fall off point is just because I appreciate that they're the founding fathers of metal.
Their legacy.
Their legacy, everything they've pretty much inspired, from fucking stoner rock to fucking metal to fucking, going on from there, thrash metal, death metal,
Yeah.
from fucking there going to fucking, deathcore.
Yeah,
blah,
they're
blah,
already
blah.
creating the subgenres in their discography.
Yeah, and it's just like how can you technically fall off the wagon when it's like you can't really fall off the wagon because everything they've done
It's made of metal.
just set the path for
Heavy metal,
everything you
heavy
like,
metal.
for everything we like now.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's
Hell
can't
yeah,
really
man.
fall off. But
Long live the metal.
So
Long.
before we end this, because this is normally around the time we end it, I don't think we gotta see any recommendations. Just listen to the classic if you've
Yeah.
never heard of Sabbath,
Just
or you're
fucking-
trying to show
Just
like
pick an album.
a younger sibling
Mhm.
or a nephew or niece or whoever. Yeah, the classics. There's a reason why they're so influential. So
Mhm.
definitely, we highly recommend those. Before we end though, I do want to touch on what will be the final show. So they made the announcement that Sabbath will be playing its final show ever on. They made the announcement on February 5th. So I'm going to read an excerpt from the post they dropped.
Mhm.
The original Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward will play for the first time in 20 years. The band will take to the stage to headline Back to the Beginning on July 5th at Via Park. The All-Star event will celebrate the true creators of heavy metal, and we'll see Ozzy Osbourne play his own short set before joining with Black Sabbath for his final bow. So Ozzy's also playing his own shit too.
Oh shit.
That surprised
Damn.
me. He said, "It's my time to go. It's my time to go back to the beginning. Time for me to give back to the place where I was born." Ozzy Osbourne said, "How blessed am I to do it with the help of people whom I love. Birmingham is a true home of metal. Birmingham forever." Formed in Birmingham, 1968, and going back. Okay, so where that's going down that. Back to the Beginning will feature sets from Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Gojira, Hailstorm, Alice in Chains, Lamb of God, Anthrax, and Mastodon. Where the fuck? Who listens to Hailstorm? I see them everywhere in all these festivals, top billing. They're always like,
Yeah.
who the fuck listens to Hailstorm?
Hellstorm's pretty cool.
I mean, I understand they're cool, but
It's like that. What is it?
They're just there.
No, what's the genre called?
rock or hard
No,
rock?
It's like
Like folk,
yeah, folk metal.
Hailstorm's folk metal?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
like Viking or folk.
No, I think
They
we're
have
talking
a
about.
chick singer, no?
I could
Yeah.
be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking.
Unless
somebody else.
I'm confusing him with someone else. Am I confusing him with Elstorm?
I think you're confusing them.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah, I don't know who the
Yeah.
fuck Hellstorm. No, I'm
What the
confusing.
fuck?
I'm confusing him with Ailstorm.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ah.
Not Hellstorm.
Yeah, so that's just my complaint. The all-day event will also feature a super group of musicians, artists announced so far
You
include
see Fred Durst. Is it going?
what? Oh, Billy Corgan, David Remain, Duff McKagan, Slash, Frank Bello, Fred Durst, J.K.
Yeah.
Lee, Jonathan Davis, KK Down, and Lizzie Hale again from Hailstorm, Mike Borden, Rudy Sarzo, Sammy Hagar, Scott Ian, Sleep Token, Papa V, Tom Morello. Okay, so I'm a little confused by this because I thought I heard that I believe those artists or the artists that I just listed, they're going to be playing Sabbath songs or something like that. I don't know if
I mean, yeah, I figured they're gonna be there, like playing. I don't. Yeah, that's true though. I don't know what exactly is going on because I didn't know they were gonna play Ozzy.
yeah.
Shit.
I don't know because my whole thing on the Ozzy thing is no, he can't perform anymore. Like, did you? He was at the Grammys I think last year, and he had like this really sick throne, and Post Malone is kind of singing to him and everything, and it's a really cool moment, but he can't do it. Like, I don't
No.
understand how somebody who can't walk and has Parkinson's is fit enough to get on stage and sing a set, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
sure,
Maybe-
could it happen, but like, do you want it to happen? Right? I'm like, I feel like Ozzy needs to just, dude, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm gonna just chill. I think that they for years they've been trying to push his comeback tour and trying to push him coming back and get back to the stage, and it's just not going to happen.
No.
It's not going to happen in his lifetime.
And see, here's the thing. Wasn't he supposed to play here like 3 or 4 times and it got canceled every single time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do we even know if this is really going to happen? To be honest with you,
I think that that's kind of the big question. That's probably one of the bigger selling points of this event is, why are you rubbing your fucking belly? Stop it.
He likes talking about Ozzy.
Like, will they cancel it, or will they just cancel him being there and just have kind of like what happened with Korn at a Download 15 years ago, where they have a bunch of singers come in and do their part.
I feel
Cover
like that's
for
going to
him.
happen, honestly.
For the
I think
Ozzy
it's gonna happen. I think that would happen.
set, right?
Yeah.
At least, right? It makes sense for the Ozzy set because like Sabbath the guys are there. Like,
Yeah.
not-
I know that the artist that I'm most curious to see play with Sabbath is Jonathan Davis.
that's gonna be sick.
I'm so happy that that's happening.
Yeah.
Fred Durst. I mean, Fred Durst is very tight with Ozzy. I don't know if I want to see Fred Durst perform an Ozzy song. I think that's a little out of context for me. I think Jonathan Davis is a much better fit. Is there an artist that you guys are looking forward to potentially playing in Ozzy's place for a song?
I seen Slayer was playing there. I want to see Slayer.
Motherfucker, dude. It's the same shit.
When's the date? When's the show?
July 5th.
July 5th.
July 5th.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd want to see.
I mean, it's crazy. They have like the biggest like acts
I would
of
like to
metal,
see.
man.
Yeah.
It's a
Lamb of
big
God.
celebration. Lamb of God's there, dude. Of course,
Yeah.
they should be
Like,
there. Huge.
Yeah, I don't know what they would do, to be honest.
Okay. All right.
They
So
got Anthrax, dude. They got the big 4 minus like
Mhm.
Megadeth, and then I
Yeah.
was like, I mean, it's not like I would have been able to go. This isn't fucking Birmingham.
yeah, we're not going to this, guys.
No.
Nah,
This-
this
this
ain't
won't be
No,
happening.
because okay, even if we got plane tickets, bro, those tickets gone like that and
Right, I heard.
scalpers, fucking, I think you'd be looking to in like the 10,000
Yeah.
bare minimum, like a ticket.
Oh God. So thoughts on just overall thoughts on the event and kind of seeing Sabbath, sayonara, they're out, they're retiring.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that they stream it.
Mhm.
That'd be fucking
Yeah.
cool. Like, why not? Like, there's
Would you pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah.
I was like, hey Rudy, you want to go halves?
Because
Meet up
I
at your
feel like
place.
they would charge $50.
I
For
would
sure.
I would just watch the YouTube videos when they drop.
Legally,
So
before
So
they
you
get
wouldn't want to
taken
watch it
down.
live?
No.
Yeah, no.
No, not for $50.
Would you want to watch it live for $50?
Yeah.
So
If
it's
you guys
20
help me
bucks.
pay for it. If we go fucking party,
Pitch in?
meet up in one place. We'll get some beers and
That's what we'll do. We'll do a Metalology episode on
pay per view.
I fucking
on the
wish.
last show.
I wish you guys watched like UFC
Uh-huh.
because I could be like, hey, everybody, give me $10 and we'll order the pay-per-view.
Uh-huh.
Then
I would probably just go for the pizza.
Wait, you pay for this all the time?
no, I mean, I allegedly.
Oh.
Don't normally will watch it on pay-per-view. There is one fight I will be paying for though. There's
Uh-huh.
one fight I'm 100% paying for, and it's like $80. So I'm like, that's it.
The next Logan Paul fight or what?
No, fuck no, dude.
I'm fucking with you, dude.
No, John Jones versus Alex Pereira. You guys have no
Okay.
clue who they are.
Mm.
You can
All right.
invite us. Pay for the pay per view. Invite us over. Order some pizzas, and I'll show up.
And you'll pay for
We'll just
a
do an
pizza.
episode here. We'll do an episode on the last show. We'll just we have a TV.
Do the commentary.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah. But yeah, just overall thoughts on Ozzy retiring, Black Sabbath retiring. They're going out into the void. And they're done.
They just,
I honestly think that more bands should do this.
Yeah.
I do not like it when bands just keep going. I think something's happening with Dez right now from Devil Driver. Like his health is just not where it should be, and it's very much turning into an Ozzy situation where they're announcing these Cold Chamber tours and these Devil Driver tours, and they're just canceling them when Dez is like, I just can't do it.
Fuck.
And they're keeping it very hush hush, but everybody kind of knows there's something going on.
Sucks.
I think I'm like, dude, if you can't do it anymore, don't hurt yourself. Like nobody wants to see somebody up there hurting themselves physically to perform because you kind of feel sad about it. It's like, I don't need to pay for his suffering, dude. Like I'm not
your health
I'm not about
first.
that. So, anyways, yeah. Thoughts on the Sabbath reunion and just kind of that's it.
They just need to do it and get over with and just enjoy life. They've fucking done what they need to do.
You are not a sentimental person. Jesus
No, I'm
Christ.
not.
So just fucking do it. And then
do
move on with your life.
Hey, honestly, they all deserve to fucking rest,
Yeah.
man. Honestly,
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
you know, they've done their part. They left their land. They left their.
they
you
have
know,
their
their
money.
fucking
They left their mark.
No, I don't even think they should be doing this. Like, I think that they're done.
Yeah,
I get wanting
money,
to close
bro.
the book.
Money.
Maybe
Yeah,
they just
money.
want to.
It's
Maybe
all
they just
money.
want to do like one
The last
more,
payday.
one last hurrah.
Yeah.
Cause like I mean, I'm pretty sure they also know as well. They're like, yeah, we're not. This
Yeah.
is it. Like we're hitting that age where it's like we can't. Ozzy can't even stand anymore. So it's
Yeah.
like I think it's like, let's just do this, get this over with, the last
Mhm.
hurrah, and
Yeah.
everyone's happy.
Get paid one last time.
Get that big payday.
Get paid. Get paid.
So, all right, guys. Well, that is it for this episode of Metalology. What do you think about the
Yeah.
upcoming Sabbath reunion or reunion show? Let us know your thoughts on all things Sabbath that we talked about in this episode. You guys can follow me at Anthony_7string. You guys can follow our band Defy the Tyrants at Defy the Tyrants. We just dropped a brand new album, self-titled 11 songs. You guys want to check it out wherever you listen to music. You guys can follow Metalology at Metalology Podcast. Follow us on Spotify. Leave us a 5-star rating. We love you forever if that happens.
We want 5.0.
If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, subscribe to us there. Our resident rating and reviewer, Alberto Lafarga, will rate and review your rating and review. Rudy, go ahead and take it away.
If you'd like to follow me, you can follow me as the one who knocks on Instagram. The O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
That's right.
You can follow me at metal_Hondro.
And you can follow your boy at slap_the.
Why do you have a southern accent
I
sometimes?
don't know. It just comes up.
You can follow me.
You can follow me at slap_the.
You don't even sound southern when you... All right. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of
Metalology.